2 out of 3 snow leopard cubs never see their first birthday. The mountains take them quietly. No witnesses. Cold. Hunger. One wrong step. Her name was Aayla, 10 weeks old. 4,000 meters of nothing beneath her paws. 18 days alone. I'll tell you now, so you're not waiting for it. She loses. The mountains win. But before they do, she does something almost nothing alive would dare to try. Subscribe if this is your kind of story. And in the comments, which day would you have quit?
High in the Himalayas, where the mountains pierce the clouds, lies a realm of eternal snow, rock, and biting wind. At a dizzying height of 4,000 meters, tucked away among the sheer cliffs, lies a snow leopard's den. Inside lives a tiny cub named Aayla. Just 10 weeks old, she has smoky gray spotted fur and huge, pale green eyes. She huddles close to her mother, a large, powerful female with thick fur and a long, bushy tail. Her mother shields Aayla from the freezing wind with her body, and wrapped in her warmth, the cub fears neither the heights nor the cold. Every day, the mother ventures out onto the steep cliffs to hunt mountain goats, always returning to the den by sunset. But one day during a hunt, the mother slips from an icy ledge and falls into the abyss, leaving Aayla waiting alone on the edge of the cliff. A day and a night pass, then another day, but her mother doesn't return. For the first time, the cub is left completely alone at the top of the world. Driven by hunger, Aayla crawls out of the den and takes her first tentative steps along a narrow stone ledge suspended over a bottomless abyss. The wind lashes at her face, whipping snow off the rocks. One wrong step means plunging into the misty void below. Aayla presses herself against the rock face and slowly, with trembling paws, creeps along the ledge, searching for a way down. High in the sky, a golden eagle circles, a massive predator with talons strong enough to snatch the cub right off the cliffside. The eagle dives. At the very last second, Aayla squeezes into a narrow crevice, and the predator's talons scrape uselessly against the stone just above her. As night falls, the cub finds a small hollow in the rock. She squeezes inside and curls into a shivering ball, listening to the howling wind. On the second day, Aayla makes her way further down, where tough grass grows between the rocks, and small mountain pikas hide. She stalks one of the pikas and pounces, but misses, and her prey vanishes into a rocky burrow. Hunger gnaws at her stomach, forcing Aayla to keep climbing down the treacherous rocky ledges toward the snowline. On the third day, looking down at the base of the slope, she spots a pack of Himalayan wolves tearing apart a carcass in the snow. The scent of meat draws the starving cub, but wolves are a deadly threat to a lone leopard. Aayla freezes. One of the wolves raises its head, catches her scent, and lets out a howl. Instantly, the entire pack starts charging up the slope. Aayla bolts back toward the cliffs, scrambling up a sheer rock face where the wolves can't follow. The wolves pace at the foot of the cliff, growling and looking up. But these steep heights are leopard territory. Eventually, they give up and retreat. Saved by the altitude, Aayla lies panting on a narrow ledge as the wolf pack fades into the blizzard below. On the fourth day, a blizzard hits, a storm so violent that the mountains vanish into a roaring white haze. Aayla huddles under a rocky overhang, curled into a tight ball as the wind and snow bury the world around her. The storm rages for 2 days. The cub doesn't eat, doesn't sleep. She just shivers and waits for the icy hell to pass. On the 6th day, the blizzard finally clears. A blinding mountain sun rises, making the snow-covered peaks glisten in the silence. Weakened but alive, Aayla goes out to hunt, and for the first time, she patiently, truly, stalks a pika. Her leap is true, and for the first time, the cub catches prey on her own, eating it alone on the sunlit snow. Day by day, Aayla grows stronger and more experienced. Her leaps grow more accurate, her steps across the rocks more confident. She learns to read the mountains, where prey hides, where danger lurks, where the rocks will hold her weight. On the 12th day, high on the cliffs, Aayla spots another snow leopard, a young female, also alone. The two leopards watch each other cautiously from a distance, for these cats live solitary lives in the vast mountains. But on the 14th day, the slope shudders, and an avalanche tears loose from the summit, a wall of snow hurtling straight toward the young female. Aayla sees the danger and lets out a sharp warning cry. The young female manages to leap into cover behind a rock. The avalanche thunders past, but it catches Aayla, sweeping her down the slope in a whirlwind of snow and ice. The young female finds Aayla beneath the snow, battered but alive, and stays by her side as dusk falls. For 3 days, she brings Aayla food and warms her with her own body, but the cub's wounds are too severe for these merciless mountains. On the 18th day, at dawn, Aayla takes one last look at the gleaming peaks and quietly closes her eyes. The young female stays on the cliff until sunset, then walks off into the mountains alone. But now she knows what it means never to abandon her own. And somewhere high in the Himalayas, because of one small cub that cried out in time, a snow leopard lives, the one Aayla saved.